start the recording.
I was catching up on work on the plane. I had signed up for the Go-Go internet service on American and was tapping away and...
Anybody ever been on a plane where you use the in-flight internet? Nobody? Oh, you have? Cool. Let's see if you use it after this.
Sending some emails out to sources for the story that I was writing, which was about the potential impact of the Apple FBI take on ordinary Americans. The plane landed, and this gentleman behind me said, "You're interested in that Apple story, aren't you?" Then I was like, "Whoa, that's really weird. Like, it's in my brain, and how did you know that?" So we walked a little bit towards that plane, and that's when he revealed that he hacked into my account through GoGo. He read some of those emails. He mentioned that he read emails from a good number of people on that site. So I'm like, "Why are you telling me this?" And he said, "Well, we wanted to understand the impact of a privacy violation on an ordinary person. So I had violated your privacy. I'm standing in the terminal and I'm fully clothed, but I really feel naked. I realize now it's not that I have things that I need to hide, but it is things that I expect to be kept private." So yeah, that was kind of the nutshell of what happened, and it was disturbing, and I have to say, I learned quite a bit.
So, just a little fun thing. And that's absolutely true. It is very easy. I actually, after watching this, the next time I got on a plane, I thought, I wonder if you could actually do this. And the answer is yes, because that GoGo internet is not encrypted. So it is like going to a coffee shop where you log into the Wi-Fi and they don't ask you for a password. That's an unencrypted connection. That means everything that you put over that line that is not going to an HTTPS website is unencrypted data. Okay. Now the one thing I kind of question on this is clearly this reporter, if his emails were read, he was doing email over a website, a web-based email that was not encrypted, or using Outlook that was not encrypted back to his email server. So anything that's not encrypted, all I have to do is run what's called a packet sniffer, which takes all those packets we talked about in the first thing and brings them to my computer as well as forwards them on from his computer to his server. So I become like a person in the middle. Okay? So let me give you an example of this. So you turn to the young lady behind you, you all are having a private conversation, except I'm standing right here. Am I going to hear everything? That's exactly how you do that. Okay. So, important that you look for that HTTPS. What I now do every time, if I'm using the Wi-Fi on a plane, I connect a VPN. We've talked about that too, a VPN connection back to a safe server so that everything is encrypted, even stuff that I don't know that's encrypted. Okay. So back to PowerPoint. So if you notice, pretty simple slides. I was able to go through them really quickly. This was an election year, so of course, a lot of people on both sides, people that sided with Apple, people that sided with the FBI. Amazingly, how that went down. People that took no sides. Again, an election year. Don't want to impact voters, right? So I'll just take no side and then you make up your mind. So anyway, how that all worked. What else do you see about these slides? Besides the fact that that's way too busy. This should have been 2 slides. But if you notice, I'm not giving all of the details that I'm talking about. Okay? Now this was a little bit more detailed than normal because do you think the majority of people in this room understood security and cybersecurity? No. Okay. The other thing was this presentation here was also something that they could access via my Google Doc so that they could review it later. So I wanted to give them more information. So it was an educational versus informative. So when we talk about giving an educational presentation, we might include more text because we want it to be a reference, right? So what a lot of folks do when they give a presentation is they'll actually give a copy of the presentation out to the audience for them to take notes on. Is this a good idea? What do you think? It might keep them engaged. So turn around and play devil's advocate on your own thought. What's the negative of giving them the whole presentation before you start? Right. So if we don't give them that, and if they want to take notes, they take them on their own, then we're not doing that, right? So it really depends on the audience. It depends on how engaging you are to the audience. Okay. So keep it simple. There were no moving parts here. This was an adult professional audience. I did use pictures to sort of engage. Part of the way through, I spent 3 minutes turning someone in the audience into a hacker by doing that smudge hacking. Okay? Pretty simple stuff. Well, sort of. So here's what I want you to do today. I'm going to have you work in teams. Let's see. 3. Let the first 2 in this row join that side. Okay? So that's a team of 5, a team of 5, a team of 5, a team of 4. So here's what I want you to do. We're going to go look at the chapter outcomes here. Oh, and then there's Holly. What to do with Holly? Well, I'll figure something out. No, you don't just get to sit there. Team of awesome. Okay, then you're a team on your own. How's that sound? So here's what I would like you to do. Now I'm trying to think. Holly, do you have a microphone? Yay, nay? Oh, wait. Try again.
Is it coming over?
Yes, it is. Great. Because I think that there is a way for me to share your screen. Everybody's laughing. Yeah, so think about what's on your screen so that you can participate as well. So here's what I want to do. Let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Watch carefully. Matter of fact, I'll make this even easier on everybody. I'll grab these and I'll open up a PowerPoint presentation. Yay! Let me go File, New. Blank presentation. There we are. I'm going to go New Slide, looking for Content. There we go. And I'll put this right in there. Looks like I'm going to have to do some adjustments. Yes. Why are you a different? Okay. How do I take this font and turn this into that font? What's the easiest way? Come on, folks. Thank you. Format Painter. Boom, done. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Watch carefully. You on the right, plus you two. You're team 1. So this is team 1. Which makes this, anybody want to take a guess? Team 2. This is going to be team 3. Now, if as you do this, this is going to be team 4. If you have a question on what does it mean with and without placeholders, you can ask me. Okay? Move and resize pictures. This is going to be team, what did she call herself? Awesome. Holly, that's you. Okay? And, ooh, I'll tell you what. Change font size and color. Bold and italics. Sure. Okay, so I'll tell you what. Team 1, you're going to create a PowerPoint presentation where you teach us how to select and change a document theme and a variant. Now, here's the thing. This is interactive. So what you're going to need to do is use a PowerPoint, create enough content that you can come up and show us how to do that. Team 2, you're going to do the same thing. Team 3, you're going to do the same thing. Team 4, Team Awesome. You get the idea? Okay. Now, I'm going to give you ample time to do this, so please, wow the rest of the class.
What if we all just did the bare minimum and finished through it?
Then you can get the heck out of my class. How's that? Because I want to be entertained today. I got to spend 11 weeks entertaining you all. Today, you entertain me. Thank you for saying that. Not very much. And I'll tell you what, I'm going to change font size and color, and bold and italicize text. So I'm going to create a presentation on that. Did everybody make a note of this? Because I'm about to use my screen. I am going to stop the recording, but then I'm going to start the recording again. Now, here's the thing. When you get done with your presentation, email it to me, because I got to then bring it up. Does that make sense? Do you all have down what you're doing? Holly, do you know what you're doing? Move and resize pictures. So you're going to need to demonstrate this in PowerPoint. Cool? Ready? Go. So move, work with your team.
Write an outline and then everybody gets paid.
What? One PowerPoint. Yes. Somebody from your team is going to get up here and present this. Someone from your team is going to show the rest of the class how to do this. Are you going for coffee? Oh. You determine who your audience is. Have fun with this today. Okay, so it doesn't have to be a college audience. You can have fun, make it entertaining, etc. Holly, are you good? I'm going to go ahead and pause the recording. We'll go ahead and just give this a go. Okay, so Holly, I'm going to start you here. Yeah, because she deleted. I'm going to give you control, application sharing. So now are you able to move around? Are you able to move the mouse? No. That's weird. I've got it on. Give control. Sorry. There we go. Now she should have control. Okay. I'm going to try to figure out, I'm going to be the voice of what Holly's doing. So are you ready to start, Holly? Just go ahead. So we're on slide 1. So how to move and resize pictures. That's what Holly's going to demonstrate for us today. I feel like a puppeteer. So go ahead and go to your next slide and show us what you're going to do. So she's going to resize some text. Picture, sorry. And so you're going to move a picture. Okay, well, we need a picture. And of course, this is where you're going to use. Okay, so you're going to click on the picture. Oh, corner bullets to resize the whole picture. Middle and side bullets change size and shape. And here we go. I'm so happy you're using this picture. Okay, so as you can see, Holly's chosen a wonderful picture. Oh, that she now is basically changing the, what would you call that? Oh my goodness. Yeah, the orientation. She's rotating, thank you, the picture. So she's shown us how to rotate by clicking and activating the picture and using the deal on the top. I would just leave me just like that. That's how I'm feeling right now. Thank you very much. There's rotating a picture. And then left click and middle of the picture. So she's going to activate the picture again. There she goes. Oh, you are scoring lots of points. Hot. Okay, so she can move the picture. Now, what's interesting is she moved the picture off the slide, which means it would only show that part of the picture that's in the slide. Okay, so go ahead and resize this for us then. So we've moved it. She can use the corner. Now, by using the corner, what does the picture keep? As she makes the picture bigger and smaller, what does it keep? Hold on. Stop. Stop. Thank you. What does it keep when she uses the corner? Scale. It's called the aspect ratio. So it's going to keep an equal amount of width. Holly, can you show us what the width is of the picture with your mouse just left? So from there, whoop, where's she going? The width, right? Oh, no, you don't have to show us the exact width. Just, you know, left to right, right is the width, and up and down is the height. Okay, so when she clicks that corner and drags it, she's keeping that aspect ratio of the width and height. Now, go ahead and do what you were going to do by taking it out of proportion. So here, I've been working out in the gym for 6 months. And then here, I've been eating all your chocolate chip cookies. Okay? All right. Anything else you want to add to this, Holly?
Some extraordinary hair.
It is, actually. She's got a lot of life experience in that area. That's what I tell my kids. All right. So are you done? You might type yes or no. Anything else you want to show us? Nope. I've embarrassed you enough. Thank you very much. With that said, I'm going to close. First of all, control space. I'm taking control. There we go. And I'm closing the presentation. Okay. And I won't save that. And I'll delete it. Thank you, Holly, very much. No, that was great. It really was. Team 1. Who's going to give the presentation?
Oh.
Somebody.
Sure.
Okay. Yours was group 1?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll call this up. Drag it over here. Let me just make sure. The recording, I did start the recording. Yes. Okay. Just wanted to make sure because this is seriously entertaining. Okay. Now, do you need to just be in the presentation? Oh, you want to run it? Okay, you want to run it. Slideshow. So I'm going to go into Setup Slideshow again and browse by window. That way it doesn't cover the whole screen. And then we'll do an F5. And you're up. You got the mouse. You got control. Tell us what you want to tell us.
All right. So Team 1 got changing themes and variants. Yay!
Yay! Everybody's so excited.
Choosing your theme. What you would do is first at the top of your document, you would find your Design tab. You would open your Design tab by clicking it, and then you would browse different themes that would pop up on your icon. When you choose your theme, you need to take into consideration that your variants do change, which we'll go into variants in a moment. If you want to check different themes, you would click down on the bottom arrow, and it pulls up all of your options. Choosing your variant. Again, you go to your Design tab, open your Design tab, and browse your variants, which are on the right-hand side of your themes. With the variants, they also have the drop-down icon, and it includes colors, fonts, effects, and background styles. You can specify each tab to your liking, but changing your variants changes your entire presentation. So if you click one color, it's not going to go to that specific slide. It will change every slide that you have created. Looking back, if you want to make your presentation pop, use the tools. Use the tools that we have provided. Even Design tab will allow you to create your creative juices to flow. Fun and flavorful.
Yes.
That. Oh, wonderful.
Thanks.
All right. So, what'd y'all think?
Thank you.
Okay, so one thing that I'll point out is this is, again, an instructional, so it's good that you did this. Now, you basically read the slide.
I know.
Because you're most likely pretty nervous, right? Being up here in front of all these people every day and all the people that are going to watch this later online and et cetera. So, oh, well, just don't listen to it. Okay. So anyway, definitely a good job. Where are we talking about? Well, we're talking about the design tab. So here's all the themes that we have. Now, are these all of the themes that are available to us? No, we can go in and we can browse themes. It's going to take me, if I've downloaded themes, or I can come in here, I can go File, New, okay, and get themes from the web, presentations, business, etc. Okay, so hundreds, thousands of themes, individual pages with certain features and functionalities, like some 3D art. If you're not aware, Microsoft just added a bunch of 3D stuff to Office, so we can actually create 3D images and stuff like that. Here's the variants that were talked about. So notice, as it was suggested, when I changed the variant, okay, I'm changing different aspects. And sometimes just changing that is enough, okay, to be different. Does that make sense? Cool. Let's go on to the next team. Thank you very much. Wonderful job. Who was next? Team 2, what was your presentation?
The title slide is, title slide, bullet slides.
Well, what was it named? This one?
Creating a title.
Oh, okay. Wow. Sorry, Captain Obvious right there, and it's Monday. I need more caffeine. Just kidding. Okay, so transitions. We'll go slideshow. We'll go here. Here's the big question. Who's giving it, and are you giving the presentation, or are you demonstrating inside the presentation?
Yep, whatever.
Yep, whatever. Okay.
Winging it.
Tell us who you are and begin to wing it.
I'm Edgar, the not so fearless leader. They just wanted to name me that. And we are showing you how to create a title and text slide with multi-level bulleted lists. So our overview, we're going to show you how to open up a PowerPoint, obviously. Design a title slide, create a text slide with multi-level bulleted lists. Not so much to speak on that one. Now, how to create a title slide. So once you have PowerPoint open, you pick a theme in the design tab. So you'll see we kind of put that there, and going off of what they said, we're showing you a little bit about that. But they already went in step on that, so not too much on that. For creating a title slide, well, you want to know your audience, like for us college students, or if you were speaking to third graders or professionally. You come up with some creative title to get them hooked in to make sure that they're paying attention. You include the author. For us, it was us four, or how you guys created your people as well. And you want to make sure you have a font and text color that's easily readable, legible, easy to follow. How to create a bulleted list. So once you choose a new slide, which we didn't include there, but if you go over here to the home page, you can create a new slide. And with certain slides, the bullets are already included, so you don't have to worry about, in case they're not though, you can go right here and you can get different bulleted options as well that are found in the home tab. And by now, you should know how to design a title, create a text slide with multi-level bulleted lists. Not too much on that either. Thank you.
All right, great job, Edgar. So let me go ahead and I'll just use his presentation here. Come to the Home tab, New Slides. We have a default title slide, so we can click on there. And because of the theme that's been chosen, we're getting fonts, we're getting colors. You know, here's our title slide, who it's by, and there we are. Okay. Any questions on that? Good. Told you. Y'all get to cover the basics today. Everybody at home here okay? Oh, good job, Fearless Leader. It's Holly approved today. Woohoo! Team 3, which was your presentation? This one?
Oh.
Oh, shh. Have some faith in yourself and your team. Oh, hold on. Come on. Come on. You can do it.
We did it, couldn't find all the pictures.
Oh, this is goodness. Don't make bloody excuses. Oh, look at. Oh, I see. Let's see. Slideshow. Forget where I was. There we go. Browse by individual. There we go. Who's giving the presentation? The boy. Give it up.
What's up, man? I'm going to teach you how to use slides pretty much, add them and do all the stuff to them. This is me. Those are the other two girls. Forgot their names. Oh, wait. I think it's Savannah. No, it's not Savannah. Next. All right. So, just like I said, I'm going to show you how to use slides and layouts. Next, here you go. So when you go to the home, this is funny. So when you click on the little home button, you'll see add slides and stuff. And then you'll find this little drop down arrow down here. I could probably use the mouse on this, huh?
There you go. That way you
Yeah. This one, this little drop down. When you drop it down, you'll see this little thing right here. You get extra. Why are people laughing at me? You get extra.
Laughing at you. They're laughing with you.
Okay. You get extra slide layouts, so you can see what other. Stop laughing, please. You can see extra like layouts for your slides. So, yeah, this is really bad. Oh wait, can I open this first? We have cool animations.
Yeah, click on it. Click on the top and then hit the F5, and you can run it through your slideshow.
Boom. Yeah.
So, animated the title.
Mm-hmm. We didn't do nothing. Oh yeah, we did. Wait for it. Pow! See you later. We done.
All right, so let's go ahead and improve their slideshow just a little bit. Let me show you. I'm going to make these to where we can actually read them. Because when you gave this, these are just a little too small.
But then doesn't it look weird how it is?
The title's smaller.
We can make the title bigger too. What didn't you like? This part?
Oh, the title needs to be bigger.
This?
Yep, bigger than the words.
Okay, well let's make this title bigger. Let's start there. Oh, you were fine with that one.
No, it's like the title needs to be bigger than the underwords.
Okay, so the subtitle you mean? This right here?
You just ruined my title.
Deal. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, there you go.
There we go. What's not centered?
Oh.
Now you're just playing with me.
No, it's not.
Here, we're going to put this over here, dude. We're going to leave that right there just to mess with you. He's like, no, he's going to find me after class. Here, I better put it back. Yeah. I'm going to find you in the parking lot. Okay, y'all get the idea?
Yeah.
Okay. Think about your audience. Now, here's the key. When you're giving a presentation, don't think about the person sitting in front of the room. They're going to be able to see all that. You always got to make your presentation thinking about the person that's furthest away from your presentation. How is it going to look to them? Okay? Oh, I like the end. Did you copy that from someplace? I don't know. Okay, just checking. Okay, so there we go. Wonderful presentation. People at home are like, what the heck happened in class today? But you all are learning the material from your peers. Who's the last one? Insert and imaging. This y'all?
Yeah.
All right. Who's giving the presentation?
Really glad no one copied the same thing.
I'm really glad nobody copied the same things too. Slideshow. There we go. You're going to run the presentation?
I'm going to run it.
Gonna run it. Whoa! Very nice. Let's see. Wait. What's the stanza say? Hold on just a second. I sent my week 7 project to your email Sunday. Oh yeah, okay. Okay, let's go ahead and do this presentation. Go.
All right, so we are inserting an image with our overview, placing an image in PowerPoint. That's pretty much, I'm pretty sure that's what people understand. So what you're going to be starting with is you're going to be hitting the Insert tab in the upper left-hand corner. Underneath that, you're going to see options for pictures, which is going to be taken from your standard computer, and online pictures, which you're going to be browsing the web using Bing for. Adding an image with a placeholder, it's going to be identical, except the little icons down here are going to be just a quick track for when you first start up a new PowerPoint slide. When you select one of the images, it's going to be identical. It's going to take you to the insert images if you're going with the web route. You can just plug whatever you're looking for in here. It'll show you the images that you can select, and then you just press Insert. Option 2 would be going through your standard computer, going through pictures, if you have it saved under there or saved on your desktop. You'd select one of these images and again press Insert. And this would be your end result. The image would be placed on a PowerPoint slide. You can add the title for it. You can do whatever you want in that case.
Good job. Any questions? Okay. Well, y'all are giving me stiff competition. I'm going to do mine a little different. I'm going to actually demo. Come on. I'll give myself all the credit I want. All right, so here's mine, mastering text in PowerPoint. I'm going to show you 3 ways to enter text. So today what I'm going to talk about is text in slides. We're going to look at the basics. Change font size and color, and then bold and italicize text. And yes, I added a little bit because I wanted to cover it. Okay, so let's look at text in slides, the basics. 3 ways to put text into a slide. First is to utilize the placeholder. This is a placeholder over here. Okay, so as a placeholder, if you notice, it starts with the default bullet point. I can come up and modify the bullet points so that I get different bullet points, as you can see there. Okay, and then just start typing my text. Now, if I want sub-levels of a bullet point, anybody know what I have to hit? Yeah, just hit the tab key, okay, and I get a sub-level of a bullet point. Okay, hit it again, I'm at the same level. If I hit tab again, I'm at a, what should we call this, a sub-level? Or sub-level? And then, how about if I want to get back a couple levels so I can start back at the level where I put typing? Enter twice. So if I hit enter twice, notice it continues down. Okay. How about shift tab? If I hit the shift key and the tab key, it takes me back. Okay. You also find that that worked in Microsoft Word as well. So this is a placeholder, so I've used the placeholder. This is one way to put text in. Now this can be a little limiting. Okay, I can certainly also pull the bullet points off and just put in basic text without a bullet. Okay, now another way to do this is to utilize word art. So if I come up here to the Insert tab and I choose word art, and then with word art I have some default styles that are already created for me. I'll go ahead and use this one. It brings it up, and this is a text box with a building block in it. Okay, so this is my word art, and I could just type in word art, and if you notice, I can come over here. I can change different things within the word art by highlighting it. Change the size of certain aspects of word art. Okay? And then the cool thing with word art is I can move it all over. I can move this placeholder as well. So I can do things in front of or behind. So if I come back here, if you notice here my placeholder that I used with the default bullet points, I actually downloaded, typed agenda in the pictures, got a picture, resized it as been demonstrated, and then put my text in there. Okay? So the last one is a text box. Can come up here and insert a text box. Now what's interesting with the text box is the word art was already in a text box. But this is a basic text box. Okay? Basic text box. In a text box, I have all the same features to increase text, change font colors, and then, of course, move it anywhere I want on the screen. So changing font and size, well, I've also demonstrated that. So first bullet point here. Increasing the font is easy. One way to do it is to just come and choose the bigger, smaller. But if you notice, it goes up incrementally. So here are my steps. But what if I want 42? If I want an exact size of 42, I just type 42 in the box, hit enter, you'll notice it got just a little bit bigger. So I can be very granular with that. Okay? Color, pretty easy. My color, however, this color is based on my what? Already been discussed. My theme. I can change the color within my theme, as you saw was demonstrated. So I have many different colors, or as we did previously in Word, I can pick an exact color from a palette that I want, or go out and find the RGB, and match a presentation. So there's changing color, font size, pretty easy, and then of course changing the font. Let's go Adobe Gothic here. So there's Adobe Gothic, so that's the font style. Okay? Bold and italicized text. Well, I'll come in here. I'll give you two examples. First of all, anybody tell me what this is? This is a what? Starts with smart, ends with? It's smart? Smart art. Yeah, smart art. So another picture format is the smart art format. And these are some default formats for things like processes, lists, etc. Okay. One of my favorites in here happens to be, let me see if I can find it. This one right here. Looks like little iPods. So if you're doing something. Now, so in a smart art, just like text anywhere else, I can bold it, italicize it, underline. If I'm in a bulleted list, I can do the same thing. Let me just take the bullet. I'll bold it. Take the second one, apply italics. Take the first one, apply an underline. So bold, italicized text, plus underline. So today what I covered was text and slides basics, change font size and color, and bold and italicized text. So what you see here is an image that I put behind and then contrast. So the other thing I want to remind you of is contrast. Let me give you an example. If I didn't change this font color and I left it as black, is it harder to read? Are people going to take the time to read it? They're not. So always be thinking about contrast. If you have a dark background, create light text. If you have a light background, create dark text. Cool? Any questions from the folks at home? I'm sorry for the choppy audio. They really need to get the bandwidth issue fixed. The puppy looks... okay. Oh, yeah, that's one of those things where you said it and you can't take it back. You got to be careful with that. Just having fun. So, any questions on what you learned today? Wonderful things. Y'all got to work in teams. We had a little bit of fun versus me sitting up here, blah, 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 blah. Did y'all like doing this? Something different? Cool. Guess what else you did? You practiced. I forced you to practice this stuff. To make great PowerPoint presentations, it's all about practice. Some of you noticed as you were doing yours, I just whipped mine out. Why? I've done this a few thousand times. Okay? Again, know your audience. We had a little fun with that today. I like the animations. You know, certainly not something we would necessarily do maybe with limits. Does that make sense? So, cute thing that I experienced the speaker do. Have you all seen the video where you're watching the video of the stream and it's nice and this and that, and pretty soon this, you know, like person goes, ah, like that? This speaker actually did that in their presentation to like wake people up. You know, giving a professional presentation, hit the next slide, animated GIF of this person going, hey! It was pretty funny. You know, everybody's like, oh, wait. You know, why did they do it? They were giving it after lunch, after everybody's belly was full and like, more presentations. Yes, they'd rather sleep. Okay, so those are the basics. We'll cover the more advanced topics. We'll look at animations. We'll look at when to use them. We'll look at inserting videos into presentations, okay, and other wonderful features. So that's what I have for you today. I'll go ahead and stop the recording. Online folks, hopefully you liked your lecture. If not, let me know. All right, take care.